Hi, once again, I burn my eyeballs for fame. The biggest difference between now and last time is the levels. Come on, what did you think I was going to say? Either way, we have 10 more 9 circles levels to get through. This time though, some of them are shit. Just like last time, I will be putting them on this tier list. I didn't change the tier list because I didn't feel like it. Is this patch going to be better than the first one? Well, let's find out. We previously covered Hell itself, cocaine, real life, people, Teeth Destroyer, Another Migraine, Beethoven, Shadow by that one guy, and Nutbusters. I know that sounds like, you know, a pretty safe list, but believe me, it is highly problematic. That is mostly because of a major lack of Eker Hacker version 2 representation. This is going to be most people's starting points when diving down the retina training rabbit hole, and I can't blame them, to be honest. It is an excellent starting point with the hardest goddamn pre-drop I've ever seen. And then God said, let there be pain. I mean, either way, I've already talked about this level before back when I did the first part of the GDDP series, but this level still holds up as a very good choice to start off with. B tier. This level has become a modern classical. He said it, not me. This level's like a basic bitch. I have nothing to say about it. The biggest issue with this level is the spam parts, which are annoyingly common for no real good reason. The fact that snapping your mouse in half is a very integral part of this level actually kind of annoys me for some reason. I don't know why. Besides that, literally everything has already been done before, so I won't dwell on it that much. That's not very useful to me. Though this classical, which I will place in C tier, is the good side of classical, we also have the dark side of classical. Just like in Star Wars or Indiana Jones. And then God said, let there be bullshit. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, this one is ballsack tier, somewhere together with Panasonic and Elite Z Rebirth. This does everything so fucking terribly that I am almost impressed. No original parts, nothing that's even remotely fun. And on top of that, up until this point, this is probably the hardest 9 circles level. This one is classical, but if they were addicted to heroin, kid puppies, and kids, F tier. To be honest, this level is just pure evil and nothing else. This is 2.0, boys. We have such great features as ball, ship, and this ending. The fact of the matter is that this is a product of its time and nothing really more or less. I have of course talked about this level before, but that doesn't make it interesting. The thing that actually makes this level worth anything is probably the fact that it's funny. D tier for Durley 2.0, of course. If you dislike this placement, you should fear me. I do fear myself indeed, don't worry. I will drink your orange juice. I hate this one. It does have memory, which is usually a good thing for me, but this has something about it that I just can't stand. I really don't know what it is, but there is something about this level that just annoys the shit out of me. Pretty much all of the gameplay just feels slightly off to me. As the 9 circles level, this doesn't even reach the barest of bare minimums, to be honest. I also constantly confuse this one with figures, but that's probably just a skill issue more than anything. Still, there's really nothing I like about this level whatsoever. E tier. This level sucks. This level. Wow, I got mad at that one. You could hear that by my very expressive voice. Her. But if you wanna be with me, there's some things you gotta know. I like my beats fast and my bass down low. High bass is a very infamous 9 circles level, and for goddamn good reason, I'll tell you that much. The biggest issue with this level, besides it looking like olives, is the fact that it gives you carpal tunnel. I don't like tunnels, I have claustrophobia. Neither do I like carpooling, but whatever. This level just loves its spams and ugly ass colors. Plus, these flames are like a teacher using memes in a school presentation. Very tacky and very out of place. Plus, these also look like ass. They kind of remind me of that one font that Zeronium uses all the time. Anyway, this level obviously sucks ass, but at least it's not that hard. Oh wait, it got updated like 17 times. Well, the hardest one so far, and for a very good while to come, is going down in E tier, because however bad it is, it does at least stand out. This level really fractured my circles, if you know what I mean, besties. No? Me neither. This level is terrible either way though. Holy moly. Guacamole in a poli. Pinkie Pie Circles Part 2 over here is shit in so many ways. The fakes are not fun at all to learn. The gameplay is buggy. It looks like shit. Like, what the fuck is there to like about this level? Maybe because it's easy, but also, like, it's so buggy that it isn't even a good beginner level to play. This is just an all-around bad level in every single way. I've actually heard people recommending this level, which is psychotic. Why would you ever recommend this to anybody with a face? This will actually be the first F tier, because there's not one good thing to say about this entire level. Though I'm just happy I'm not deaf, because otherwise you'd have to sign me waves. The Dorami 9 Circles level, which is like the sign of the apocalypse, meaning it's absolutely awful. Either way, like, it's surprisingly decent, but it's just another goddamn basic looking 9 Circles level with very mediocre gameplay and very boring decoration that hasn't aged that well, I'm afraid. Wow, I'm like a broken record. I'm like Aeon Air. Though this time, this level actually got a completely useless update that made it worse in so many ways. It did buff it slightly, which some people did like, but come on, why do you have to put this cheesy ass text before the level? Come on, Dorami, you can do at least slightly better than this, I guess. D tier. I really need something to keep me interested. Or, as some people would say, to keep me sharp. No, this isn't sharp minor, this is just sharp. The differences are very important, okay? We will cover sharp minor later, don't worry. But for now, let's go back to sharp, the player colored 9 Circles level, which is actually a pretty cool gimmick. No way. Another unique gimmick is that this level has absolutely ass cancer gameplay. Wow, how quirky, girl. People sometimes ask me, why don't you do something with color design? I answer by showing them what colors I picked for the player colored 9 Circles level. What the fuck was I smoking? What is this color combo? It's like mixing water with skin color, at least white guy's skin color. Either way, I'm not going to base this level's quality on the colors because it's such a unique gimmick that I think I should just completely skip over it. I mean, it wouldn't change my mind anyway, because the thing that really drags this level down is the shit gameplay and the very mediocre decoration. First and foremost, the gameplay. This one choke point, I think, explains the entire issue with the level. It's so unbalanced and so weirdly designed that usually this level actually doesn't get consistent whatsoever. Not even for me, and at this point I had beaten like 29 Circles levels that month. This just makes the pre-drop ridiculously out of place and very boring to play, which just makes this level not very good, to be honest. D tier, because it does have some cool ideas. I hope that my poor life and color choices don't lead to a butterfly effect though. Oh, finally we have something good again. Jesus, that took long. Though the decoration is just more of the same, it is far more well polished than most other 9 Circles levels around this time were. Plus, this is actually the first one that I can actually believe was playtested properly. Like, you can't convince me that a level like Sharp was ever playtested. Then this clip would have been obviously patched out, or buffed even more, just for fun. The only part that really doesn't feel that good to play and does drag this level down a little bit is this duel near the end, and of course this part before, which is a bit boring. The duel is just not that fun to play, sadly. Either way, most of this level is actually really great and fair as well. On top of that, the decoration doesn't want to make me pull my ass out of my sockets. So this goes into A tier. Well, what did you expect? I mean, come on. Almost all of the levels sucked ass, which is the least surprising thing I've ever seen. I will cover the rest of the 9 Circles demons as well, but that's for next time.